We had some bad luck in our drilling program. What we were trying to do was something which was very difficult, of course, and we knew that it was a challenge to be successful, but we were hopeful nonetheless. What we needed to do was to use a hot water drill to melt our way down through 3 kilometers to the surface of a lake underneath the ice sheet. And one of the most difficult things to do with that is to create a large enough body of water that we can then heat up and use in the main drill to go all the way down. And the way we did that is we created a cavity 300 meters beneath the ice sheet surface, and we did that very successfully. Our main borehole was then started and drilled down very close to where we anticipated the cavity to be, and what we needed to do was to link the main borehole to that cavity, and once that had been achieved, we would then be able to complete the final leg, which is to drill all the way down to the ice sheet. We were very unfortunate, I think, because we were trying to make that connection, and we were trying for about 24 hours, in fact, to verify the connection, but we couldn't do so. And in that time, our calculations of how much fuel we had left and how much fuel was needed to undertake the journey from the cavity to the lake surface meant that we didn't have enough of it to complete the job. And so, very sadly, we made the decision very early on Christmas morning to cancel field activities for this year. It was a sad thing to do, but actually it was quite an easy call to make because the calculations were so obvious to us that waiting around trying to link the cavity meant that we couldn't proceed any further.
OK, so it sounds like you've learned a lot from this experience. When will you have the window of opportunity to have another go? And do you need a fundamental redesign of the technology or just a bit of tweaking?
Well, I don't think we need a fundamental redesign. In fact, what we've done in this field season is demonstrate the effectiveness of the equipment that we've designed and built and transported here. So it all worked well. We had some technical issues towards the start of the season, which we overcame. But actually, at the point at which we cancelled the field season, everything was working pretty well. The fact we couldn't connect the cavity was just one of those glaciological things. It wasn't to do with the equipment that we were using. So that's just unfortunate. I have to say that it's not uncommon in hot water drilling to have this type of problem. So that's that. It took us about 10 years to plan this expedition, to design all the equipment and to build it and to transport it to Antarctica. And of course, at this moment, we're in although it's a sad day for us, we're in quite a good position in that all the equipment and the design of it is already available for us. What we need to do from here is to take our equipment back to the United Kingdom. There is a bit of refurbishment and renovation that's needed on some of that. And we need to then make sure that's okay and then put it back into Antarctica. And it will take a few years to do so. So I think the likeliest opportunity of us coming back to Antarctica, which we wish to do, will be in about 4 or so years' time. I have to say that the science that we wanted to do, which is to look for life in subglacial lakes and see if there are climate records in the sediments on the lake floor, those are the drivers of our scientific ambition. And of course, that hasn't changed at all. So we're still committed to wanting to do that research, and we look forward to working with everybody to learn the lessons from this campaign and to put those lessons to good use in the years ahead so that we can return more successfully next time.